Hey y'all, welcome back to Sipping Tea with the Max. It's your girl Melissa.
And I'm Krystal. So today's show, we're going to talk about some things that may ruffle some people's feathers, basically meaning unpopular opinions. Melissa, tell me what are some of the things that you feel like most people may not agree with?
Okay, for starters, I would say, you know how everyone is kind of on this, they want to make content type of thing, but I feel like it's kind of getting taken out of context. So I have two. So one of them is people will literally they're becoming like reporters. And it's like they'll report on a like famous person or like maybe just like a TikTok famous person. And I'm like, they do not need a spokesperson. They don't need this. It's like we've seen it on their page and they're not adding anything extra to the video. They'll just be like this. Did y'all see that Cardi B went to dinner today? And I'll be like, what are y'all talking about right now? I'll be irritated. I'll be so irritated. I'll be so irritated because what is this? What are we doing? Why did you think, oh, let me post this video. This has enough context. Let me post it.
Wait,
It just don't be
so
given for me.
so are they giving an opinion about it? Are they doing
No,
speculation?
no.
They just stating what happened. Um, I do think I can kind of see why they do it because there are some people who may not go look at Cardi B page, but they may run across this random person post and they be like, "Oh, Cardi B went there. Oh, let me go see if I can go check out the picture and see what's in the background, or let me go look, or how did I miss it?" But I do feel like what you said, it feels like just extra noise or like extra. I don't know. I feel like you're just polluting like some of the stuff that's already out there because your information is not important because we can get that from another source.
I mean, yeah, and it's just like, why do y'all feel like these people need this? It's like, I understand again the need for content and things like that, but it's just like you have to have a mind of your own at some point. And if you're gonna post something about somebody else, it needs to have, it needs to be relevant, especially because people will clap back. Like people will go back and forth with you now. So it's like, can we make sure, you know, it makes sense to post? And I mean, I kind of had one to piggyback off of that one because I've also seen when they'll be like, and they'll be like a very popular video. They'll be like, oh, did you see this video with so and so? Why was I reading the comments and I was dying laughing? What is this? We was all laughing. Why are you posting about laughing about reading the comments we all saw? Like, do you understand? I'll be irritated, y'all. I'll be so irritated. I'll just be not interested because there's no way. It's like, what's the point of this video?
Yes, I do get it. I understand what you're saying. Yes.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. Uh, were you gonna say something?
I don't say I don't think I get as irritated about it as you do though, from what you're saying.
I mean, but I just think it's irrelevant. That's what I think. Like, I feel like TikTok has become like the new old Instagram or the new old Snapchat.
Mm,
And that's not what TikTok is for. That's not what this is.
yes,
It,
I do think it is changing and not necessarily for the better. Yes.
Yes. So my next one is, and this is probably just like a personal ick of mine. It's when again, I understand y'all are trying to be authentic and y'all are trying to show y'all personal lives, but when y'all get on TikTok or social media and y'all be brushing y'all teeth and spitting it out, that's nasty. Why are you showing that on the video?
But I think that's because you have a thing about toothbrushes. I mean, brushing your teeth and stuff like that.
No, 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 no. It's nasty. Let's just say I'm on TikTok to laugh or, get some knowledgeable information. And let's just say I'm eating and I see that, I'm irritated. What is going on? Why is this on
Okay.
my For
But
You?
but my thing is that there is a bunch of stuff. Why is that? the main thing that irritates you more than all of the other nasty and disgusting things
What
that
is
no.
what's nasty beside? It's because Bob, I just can't even talk about it. That's nasty. Why would you think that's okay to post? And like, a little short clip about it, that's no problem. But them long, like, we're not at the dentist. I'm not in dental school. I don't know what this is right now. I don't want to see that. And then hear the noises and see you spit it out. We have to have some decorum, please.
Like that's where you draw the line at.
That's nasty. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That definitely is an unpopular opinion. Not to say
That's
that
not
I
bad.
disagree with it. I just think that there is a bunch of things that is nasty on the internet. Not just that.
Okay, okay. And then this is my last one, of course, in honor of Black History Month. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
So the last one is people of other races need to stop saying the N word. I don't care where you grew up, who let you say it, who you grew up around. I really don't care. I can care less. I don't care. Just stop saying it. It doesn't make sense. It, let's be for real. Like at some, and then I also want to say that we need to stop allowing them to say it. They be like, "Oh yeah, I don't care." Yeah, because you're a part of the weakest link, and you like to people please. We know. Please stay over there with them then. And secondly, to piggyback off of that one, is stop inviting people to the cookout just because they can dance and or cook. The
Mm-hmm,
food
mm-hmm,
imitates our
mm-hmm,
food.
mm-hmm,
What do you mean
mm-hmm.
they get an invite because they can dance? They're imitating our dances. Let's again be for real.
Yes, I do get annoyed at anytime somebody does something, it's let's invite them to the cookout. Wait, what? No, let's
That's what
uninvite you to the cookouts.
I'm just like, I don't understand what is it going to take for, some people to understand that as much as we want to involve everybody, everybody is not going to involve us. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter until there's like a bigger change. I don't think that makes sense to do, honestly. It just kind of gets on my nerves.
Okay, I can see that.
And yeah, that was all of mine.
Okay, I feel like I feel like we can better understand you more now based off of that. Like, I feel like that gave some real insight to like who you are, and I feel like you made some good points. Good points. I was
Okay.
surprised. So let's see. So the first thing I'm gonna say this. I feel like you probably not gonna agree with it,
Mm,
but my truth is that I don't think marriage is for everybody. I think there are some people in the world that are meant to be single. I think some of the people know that they are meant to be single and ignore it. And there are some people who know that are meant to be, when I say ignore it, I mean they still go around and get in relationships and cheating on a person. When you're just not somebody who is meant to be monogamous, like that's just not who you are. And I think if we can all just claim whatever our truth is, that would make us like a little better as a whole, but like I feel like most people think the point, I ain't gonna say the point, but part of the point of being in this world is to come in and to find a partner, like and to find a soulmate. That is the whole point everybody should come here for. And I just don't think that is everybody's point. I think there are people who are meant to come here and to do different things, and it may be marriage. It may be find a soulmate. It may be like meet multiple soulmates. It may be multiple marriages. Like sometimes a marriage is supposed to end because it was only for a season, and now there's a new season for a new marriage. I think that can be a truth. I don't think that makes the first marriage bad, and I don't think that makes the second marriage bad or like, the second person's not as good. I think that everybody is different and we came here for different reasons. Like, I just don't think everything is meant for everybody, and that's just not marriage, that's everything. That's whether you want to be whether you want to own your own business, whether you want to work at a company for 50 years. Some people want to do that, and that makes them content and happy. Like, if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. Like, I just feel like I don't like when we think that when people say that people are not supposed to do certain things because they are out of line with what the masses say. And that really annoys me to the max because who are you to say what this person should and should not be doing? Like you see me ranting, this is how annoyed I get when I hear people say that everybody should be doing the exact same thing. No, they should not. They should not, should not, should not. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I can keep going on with my ranting. Did you want to cut
Okay.
it out?
Yeah. Okay. I definitely agree with that. Especially with how things are going now, it doesn't even logically make sense anymore. Like you can't even try to shove it down people's throats like you used to in the past because, I think a lot of stuff was more hidden in the past. And social media has just brought a lot of things to light. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me anymore because it's not a benefit to both parties anymore. Yeah, and it's like I do think it was shoved down our throats to be in a relationship. Your goal is to find a partner. And your goal is to procreate. I don't think that's a thing. So just like you're talking about marriage, I agree the same thing with children. I don't think everybody's supposed to be sitting here having kids. It's just
Mm-hmm.
no, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like people are doing it just because, like, they don't have no reasoning behind it. They're not setting themselves up. They're not setting their kids up. They just doing it. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on right now, but I definitely agree that that's not one of the things I feel like, we're here to do and it's for everybody.
Facts on facts on facts. Now listen, this is my second one. And I know you're not going to agree with one of them
Oh
because
my God.
it's two, but I'm putting them in the same category. You're not going to agree
Okay.
with one of them because you do what I don't like.
What?
So I'm gonna tell you, listen, listen. The first one is pineapples go on pizza.
Oh,
In a
yeah.
story, take it to the bank. It takes it to the bank. The second one is ketchup does not belong in the refrigerator. In the store,
It
period.
says it on the bottle.
I don't care. I don't care.
It
I
says
don't
it on
care.
the bottle.
The bottle
Trust
says a lot
me.
of things that's not true. No.
Trust me. If it was not on the bottle, the ketchup would not be in the refrigerator because I don't like that either.
No.
But it's like I'm not gonna be eating old stuff. If it say put it in the refrigerator, then I'm put it in there.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Cause how you eat a hot fry with cold ketchup? How does that work?
No, 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 I don't do that. I don't eat my fries with ketchup. I eat my fries with ranch. That's the problem.
But that's probably still cold.
The ranch, yeah, it's supposed to be cold.
Yeah.
I don't eat hot ranch. That's nasty. I will send that ranch back if somebody bring me some hot ranch. I don't even eat ranch off the shelf. I don't play no games. Ew,
What?
that's
Oh
nasty.
no.
Listen, all
No.
the ranch lovers know all ranch don't taste the same, and I don't eat hot ranch. We know this.
Like I love buying new things and then not putting them in the refrigerator because that's the only time I can have them room temperature.
I think that's true. Yeah, the ketchup I just bought is still out.
Okay, okay. Okay. So here's my last thing. I hope I can explain it well. I feel like the older I get, the more I realize that nothing in this world is real. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Like politics is not real, religion is not real, working is not real. This argument that you getting into it with your coworker or someone on the highway, you have road rage. Like all of these things that we let bother us, none of this stuff is real. Like I can be talking to one of my coworkers and let's say I'm talking to somebody who is they're a Democrat or they're a Republican and they have strong feelings about it. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all are getting emotionally worked up and this stuff is not even real. And then it takes me to my next thought, which is you're probably not real. You're probably an NPC, which is a non-character player, basically meaning that they're just
Mom,
I'm just saying, I really do. And so it's like I like it just I don't so because of that, I am starting to do more things that I probably should be more, I don't want to say embarrassed about, but in the past I would have been embarrassed about, I would have been ashamed about, like more things that I didn't do because I cared a little more. but the more I understand that none of this stuff is real, I'm starting to like step outside of the box and do more things. For example, I think I told you, I I had this wig that I bought that I didn't love. I didn't like it, but sometimes I know when you wear things more than once, it grows on you and you start to
Yeah,
like
that's
it
true.
more. And so usually I would do it on the weekend, but I was like, I'm gonna wear it to work. And I'm okay with wearing it to work. Like, what's gonna happen? So I did it. I wore the wig to work. A couple people said something, and I didn't feel any type of way walking into work. I didn't feel like uncomfortable. I didn't feel like, oh, I wonder if somebody's gonna say something. Like, I didn't have any feelings about it just because I was like, eh, like, it is what it is. I wore it to work, and then what? Like, that's it. I don't know.
Yes, I'm gonna say the first thing is how you just gonna call these people NPCs. That's the first thing.
Because they are. How do you
No,
believe every single thing a particular um a particular party says and it doesn't even line up with your religious values? The
no,
two can't go together. The
I'm
two
not saying
like
I'm not saying NPCs are not real. I'm just saying how you gonna call people listening to NPCs?
because what else can they be?
Oh my
When
goodness.
it seems like you're not even like thinking and when you're so caught up and worked up and you come on now.
Well, yeah, so I do agree with that part, and I'm gonna say like I feel like people have to do that because they have to have something to hold on or to believe in. Otherwise, I feel like the only other option is for them to go crazy or rebel. So I think they have these very big, mind consuming topics and debates, so it could distract people, and it could have a hold on people's minds. So I definitely think that's a part of it. Secondly, I was gonna say, oh yeah, about not caring what people think. That's how a lot of people get famous because if you just sit here and look at all the people that are famous, especially like regular people, if they cared about what people think, they would not be famous. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, we
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't even know who they are. So I do really feel you on that not caring what people think. And it's just like when you really think about it, it's like all these people that have the most opinions, they're nobodies. All you do is sit here and judge people. Like, let's be for real, the people who don't listen to it and don't allow what people say to hold them back, that's the people who are going to excel.
Yep, you're 100% right. And what you just said reminded me of me watching, I don't know if I was looking at a post or something, and it was all these people in the comments talking about a famous athlete. And I'm like, this person would never meet you. They would never see this. They could care less. And you like have something to say, meanwhile, you're at the house sitting on the couch while they are making millions of dollars, maybe doing what they love doing, like just minding their business. And you are like, oh, because I can see you, I want to have my opinion. I want to express it about you.
Yeah, people do have that really bad. They're like, just because they can comment on it, that means that they should say something about it. It's like people need to bring back being quiet. Like, they need to bring that back because I feel like they're trying to
No,
like
ma'am.
bully people online and they're projecting and stuff. And I just be like, what is wrong with y'all? And it's like some of the stuff they be saying be unnecessary. Like, you don't have to say it.
Yep. But it was the fact that you said bring back being quiet.
No, for real.
When was that ever in style?
Remember back in the day, they was like people would be like, "Oh, let me not say this because I don't want people to be like I'm sounding crazy." Let's just say multiple people had that idea, but everybody just didn't say it because it wasn't like the norm.
Mm.
That's what I mean. But now they over here like bullying people and they just projecting their insecurities. I'm just like, y'all relax. Y'all, please. If we compare the two lifestyles, whose life is better? Why you sitting here doing Twitter fingers
Mm.
about these people, like you said, that's making 50 times more than you.
Facts on facts on facts. So I don't know. I feel like this unpopular opinion got kind of deep, but
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
it is what it is. It's the truth. It is what it is. Did you have anything else you want to add?
No, I did not have anything else I wanted to add. So I wanted y'all to thank y'all so much for listening to Sipping Tea with the Max. I'm your girl Melissa,
And I'm Crystal.
and we'll see y'all next time.